Hey guys, it's Will. So Big Bear AI has been a consistent performer lately. You can see here in our portfolio, it's been so consistent in its uptrend. And we also were trading this morning Tesla. We had to carefully manage some risk due to some overexposure that we didn't want to happen. So managing risk around 2%. So it's okay. Our portfolio's still up 1% today. For those of you guys that don't know who I am, my name's Will Rich. I build systems for you to turn your cash into assets more efficiently. Speaking of which, we just dropped a brand new stock profit calculator. It's clean, it's 100% free with unlimited use. And you can go grab it right now for free in the first link in the description. And while you're there, go take a look at Stockmates as well underneath the calculator, because we trade every day at market open live. If you ever want to be there, it's there as well. So when it comes to Big Bear, it's had this really consistent trend. It's actually almost freaky how well it's been uptrending. As you can see, it's had its run that we pointed out, started covering it back in October. We were able to ride a very, very awesome wave here, along with some really good returns at the beginning of the year. Into February, it peaked out, sold down, and it's been recovering since April. Now, since April, this trend has been so consistent. Take a look. Just like that, I mean, it's textbook uptrend. You could see the rising support and resistance, and you could see that very clear resistance level there that's been getting validated, and it's really holding true to its trend. So what do we have next for Big Bear? Well, our long-term positions are around $2.80 here in our Schwab portfolio. The market and the analysis of the stock and what's next, what we're going to go into in this video. So when it comes to the positions we have currently, we got this smaller position, just about 1,300 shares that we're trading. And kind of the thought process here is managing risk here, most likely just below this 380. We kind of talked about this a little bit yesterday in our session, that it was like 2% down is kind of the risk management. So around 385, which it hasn't actually touched that yet since we entered. But we're looking really for this swing potentially up into here is about 10%. And if we do manage our risk well and we still get an uptrend, let's say tomorrow or something like that, we'd be looking at potentially this swing like this. And that's what we're potentially going to be playing here. It's about a 20 to 30% increase, which on this position I think would be somewhere around over $1,000. So for the trade, right? Now, when it comes to the market, they're in a really fast growing AI market. Whether you're looking at, AMD or Nvidia stock or Apple or Microsoft, the biggest reason you would invest in the Magnificent Seven is because they have a big handle on a very fast growing market. Now, why would big institutions invest in Big Bear? We see that you have some of the biggest institutions from BlackRock to Vanguard, Goldman Sachs, investing in the company. So why? What are they seeing? We look at the financials here and we see that the revenue is holding steady, up 5% year over year. Their net income's looking a lot better, about 51% increased year over year, but still negative. So why are people investing in Big Bear, and what is the reason why? I mean, when I look at Big Bear, or you look at Big Bear, you might see like these allegations: Big Bear misreporting financial statements. And have you lost money? You may be entitled to some compensation. And there's these lawsuits as well. So first of all, the lawsuits are most likely, they're always happening. They're very common. And after diving into what they're actually alleging, that Big Bear misreported financial statements, it wasn't a misreport on anything that would positively or negatively affect the stock. In fact, it was a very small little thing. It wasn't like they were inflating their numbers or anything like that. If anything, I think they're downplaying their numbers. They got a market cap of just 1 billion, and when they're starting to build momentum as of recently, the biggest question that you have when analyzing a market is their usage. And when I'm analyzing this market as of recently, the usage is very evident. So if we head over to Big Bear AI's website, you can see kind of what they do. The artificial intelligence is just the key to what they're doing. See, there's all of these people that get processed when they go through airlines, when they go through the borders, especially right now with, for example, Homeland Security or tightening down, let's say in the Mexico border of all the new people that come in or out. And it's not necessarily like, this as far as I can tell, a tyrant company or anything like that. And in fact, haven't really seen anything related to like weapons or anything like that. There's a little bit of drone software that they do have a partnership over with Palantir on, which could be interesting. But aside from that, they have this software. And actually, the Palantir partnership, I think, might be related to a software. And they have also a drone partnership, but I don't know that they're actually perfectly related. That's the U.S. Army Department of Defense drone contract, and that's really one of the only direct actually warfare related things that I've seen them come out with. But for the most part, when we see Big Bear, the real moneymaker that I believe is going to be for the company is their new technology that's being installed at airports. You could look at companies like Leidos, right, or any of the new TSA partnered companies, and a lot of them have billions and billions of dollars in market cap because they provide security for the U.S. Since Big Bear's come along, they have this AI focused powered computer vision. So there's a couple different things they have. The first one is the True Face and the Very Scan. That's the one that's at the airports that we've seen personally. So when validating the market, we've seen it actually in person. It's not showing that video there. But normally, you walk through, they scan your face, and it is a facial scanner that's being installed at many airlines. In fact, so there's some other airlines that aren't mentioned here, and they're at Heathrow International Airport as well as Denver International Airport. And you can see that they're also ensuring Canada Place Terminal remains a premier home port, supporting vibrant Alaska market. So they're really all over the place. They're working with Canada, they're working with the UK, they're working with the United States. So they're not just exclusively to the US. And their facial recognition software is one of the things that most likely will be one of their big drivers of their revenue. So when it comes down to the recent moves that we've seen with them and the other pieces of their technology that have a lot of potential, it says Big Bear AI and Proof Labs collaborate to develop cyber resilient on-orbit solution for the Department of Air Force. This is maybe a article related to some of that AI and large machine learning. And you might say, Will, what does that have to do with Big Bear? Like what does that mean? Well, you can kind of look at it as in terms of like Big Brother. They can be called Big Brother. Whatever it is that's happening, they are most likely having a solution to monitor it. So for example, like they have a recent partnership over in Panama with the with some of the I think it's Panama Canal related. We actually should probably double check that, but I could look at it. But if I'm not mistaken, it's Panama Canal. But they work specifically in ports. So here's a good example. Camera that is looking at the ports, and it is picking out the different boats when they come in, and bringing predictive forecasts with artificial intelligence and machine learning. And picture a world where you walk into a cafe. The cafe knows if you like the coffee based on your facial expression. It knows if you will buy more if you're sitting in a certain parts of the cafe based on all the analytics that comes together. It knows how you react when a new person walks in the room. It knows how much money every single customer spends, where they prefer to sit, how many friends do they come alone or with other people, like the most ordered drinks, all those things. The type of analytics that can be found in a predictive analytics software that shows visuals of a certain scenario, that's what they're building. And not to get too far off with their financials, but if you do look at their recent earnings, and we actually kind of drop down into their balance sheet, their assets are at $396 million, which really is almost an all-time high for them. Their liabilities are still up there, right? Their liabilities are up there a little bit, but they've gone down here as of recently. You could see that liabilities really drop in their last quarter, right? So liabilities dropped from 347 down to 198, but their total assets increased. What does that mean? It means they're cutting debts, but their cash is increasing. So it's actually quite good on the balance sheet. So what's next for the chart? Well, when it comes to this overall uptrend, what would lead me to believe and why that we're in this position is that we could potentially see this type of move. What might happen as well is a break in pattern. If it breaks in pattern, there's no telling really what's next. Because if it breaks in pattern, there's other levels at which it could potentially bounce. There's a support here maybe at 350 or 385. But for the most part, what we're looking is for this continuation of this overall trend. And so we'll see if it holds this level. If it does, maybe we get this swing up in the next day or so. Maybe we have to manage our position depending on how it moves. And a long-term position will hold. But when it comes to Big Bear, really consistent uptrend. The only problem is, an uptrend, it's not going to last forever. You can't have an uptrend. The longer the trend lasts, it's possible it may have, a more likely it's going to break its trend. However, a trend does have, not a trend, but direction has a greater chance of continuing than reversing. So for example, right now it is kind of having this direction as of recently where it's pulling down, pulling down, pulling down. And it's possible that while I'm in it and I'd like to be bullish, right, there is this right here. So it's getting rejected, it pulled down, got rejected. And this is the past 5 days, right? So 480 pulled down to 7, got rejected, pulled down, got rejected. So it is possible that that's kind of this downtrend here, that it does happen, that it holds that trend for the next, let's say, couple days or something like that, where we see it sell down this way. Now it's about a 12% drawdown. So if you're in a short-term position, be ready to manage that type of risk. If you're in a long-term position, all power to you. It's the type of thing where you can buy the dip and add to your position, and it's one that could be more encouraging to see. So just keep that in mind. The direction right now actually is down, even though it's in this overall uptrend. So keep that in mind. But when it comes to the reversal, that's what we're kind of expecting. So we'll see how it plays out here over the next few days. Thanks so much for watching. If I earned a thumbs up, hit the like button, and definitely consider subscribing. And again, if you're ever struggling to have a plan, grab that free profit planner. This trade profit tells you, hey, if you want this much profit, consider selling at this price point and set your stop loss accordingly. So it's going to be, risk reward adjusted. So if I'm going for big profit, it's going to add some more risk for me. If I'm just going for a smaller amount of profit, it's going to keep it tighter. So, just keep that in mind, that it's available to you for free in the first link in the description. And again, got to figure out some of that mobile, the mobile, how it looks on mobile just it's not perfect. I think it doesn't really work too well on mobile, but on here, shit works perfect. It almost sounds like I said shit works perfect, but I said it should work perfect. And again, guys, when you go to that page at the bottom too, there's stock meet. If you want to join us at 6:30 a.m. California time tomorrow morning at Market Open, we'll be there trading tech, AI, quantum stocks. Would love to have you there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.